It sure smells good. If only you could smell this at home. It looks just as good as it smells. We're here in the heart of the kitchen at NAIT at Ernest, and we're learning all about this incredible school and how their culinary program is really making a difference all throughout the world. Coming up in this show, we're going to be learning about this incredible dish that actually placed in Dubai. We're here with one of the students who was a chef in that competition. Now, what are you making right now today?
I have my venison loin right here, and then I have a venison sausage as well.
It looks absolutely fantastic. Now, you recently went to Dubai, and you did, if I can turn around for 1 second here, look at this award right here. He got gold competing against professionals in the world. What was that experience like as a student?
It was amazing seeing like how professionals cook and us being students and being able to compete against them. It was amazing.
You know, when you get an opportunity like that, you come here to NAIT, you think that you're just going to go to a culinary school, and then you get to place in Dubai. What do you think was your secret ingredient that gave you guys the success to win?
Me? I don't really have a secret ingredient. It's the coaches, it's the practices. I mean, we have great coaches. Like, we practice all the time. Yeah, that's the secret, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be cooking with you coming up in the show, but right now, you might not know, but Edmonton is a blues hotspot. Tim Dancy discovered why. If that doesn't look beautiful, so what are you cutting right now in your dish?
This is my venison tenderloin. It was sous vide and then it was seared.
So what does it mean to sous vide a piece of meat?
It's vacuum sealing it and with the herbs and oil, so the flavors will infuse more with the meat, and then cooking it in a water bath, controlled water bath, so you can get a perfect pinkness or whatever darnish you want with it.
It absolutely looks incredible. So your education is continuing as I'm continuing to test you here. Now, right now you're plating your dish. When it came to competing on the world stage, how important is the plating aspect?
It's very important because judges, what we learn is you eat first with your eyes, right? So if it looks good, you want to eat it.
Now, when you were able to see some of these other big professional chefs from around the world and see some of their dishes, what do you think helped you guys stand out as students?
Sorry.
Was it your great personalities?
It's probably, yeah. The newbies on the block.
Now, what's your dish called, just for everyone at home that's maybe thinking of coming down to Ernest?
Roast venison loin.
So that's
with sausages.
So that's an option. You can actually come down here to Ernest, here in the heart of NAIT, and you can actually taste some of this incredible culinary collections that are being done by students right here in our community. Well, now we head off, and here's a Mayor Award that was really going to give back to some inspiration. This is some of the beautiful venison that you can have here, done by the culinary team here at NAIT in their Ernest kitchen. So I'll let you put the plate down. Now, you're a first-year student. What was it like to be able to travel all the way to Dubai to compete?
Oh, it's crazy. You know, I never thought I'd be able to go to Dubai and compete. Well, especially from just going from summer break, you know, starting a new college, meeting new people, and then going all the way to Dubai out of nowhere, which was completely crazy.
Did you always think as a kid that you wanted, as you grew up, to be a chef? What was or has this always been your dream?
I don't know, I just felt like kind of doing something, and then I really enjoyed the creativity behind cooking, so I decided just to dive into it, and then, yeah.
You know, right here at NAIT, it's a really cool program. You get to do a ton of stuff. What have you been able to do thus far in your first year, besides traveling all the way to Dubai and winning incredible awards like this? But what's been some of the courses that you've been able to take?
Cold kitchen, where you pretty much do presentation and then salads and whatnot. The range course, where you start with the meats and poultry, and then the baking course, which was really cool. It was really good. I learned something every day, which is great.
Something that every teacher wants to hear, I bet. Now you head off to the summer program, you get a little bit of a break, and then you're going to come back next year?
We're preparing for Germany now, so everyone else gets a summer break, but we're still here practicing.
Amazing. Well, hopefully you guys get lots of medals in Germany. We have more from the NAIT's Kitchen coming up after the break. Welcome back to Go. We're here at the School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts at NAIT. I'm speaking to one of their graduating students. Now, here in the Culinary Arts program, it's quite the extensive program. You go from the kitchen to they even work out in their restaurant, which is called Ernest. Now, right now, what are you making here?
All right, so right now I'm in international cuisine, which is a lot of fun. Basically, in this class, we cook food from a different region every day, and then we get to eat it at the end of class, so that's a lot of fun. Today I'm making an empanada filling, so it has ground beef, some red peppers, and then I'm about to add some raisins, as well as some, in this bowl I have a hard-boiled egg, some green olive, and green onion. And then I made the dough earlier today, so we'll get that together a little bit later.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm going to tell you, you're doing a really good job. You picked the right one for me when I was coming over to visit you. Now, one of the great things here is that you guys get like a great opportunity to not only just work in the restaurant, but also work behind the scenes. What would you think was the best part of this whole program?
So I would say that my favorite class has been evening dining, and in that class we basically get the opportunity to, as students, run the restaurant in the evening all by ourselves, which I was so nervous for when I started the class, but it turned out to be a lot of fun, and I felt really kind of connected to this chef's lifestyle that we're all about to go into when we graduate.
And that's just around the corner. They're in their final week, so if you want to check out Ernest Restaurant, you have to do it this week. What's your plans for the future?
So I'm from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. So when I graduate, I plan on returning home and trying to get a bit more experience working in restaurants there. I also, in the summers, attend the Northern Farm Training Institute because I'm very kind of interested in local agriculture and the food systems that we have there. So I'll definitely have my hands in the garden this summer as well.
Awesome. All that farm to table stuff, hey?
Yeah.
Well, let you keep stirring and keep going on your empanadas. We're going to go head off with Jordan Hertner. Now imagine yoga for jocks. It's called Joga, and she's checking it out. So we've moved out of the kitchen and now we've come to the front of house of Ernest. That's part of the program here at NAIT's Culinary Arts. You learn all stages of a kitchen and a restaurant. So what was that like for you, learning the back of house, I would say, and then I guess the front of house of things?
Well, I think learning the front of house really gives us a new perspective on what happens in the dining room, and it really makes us appreciate the entire dining operation more.
You know, it's such an incredible program. You guys do so much. Now you're graduating. You're about to go off in the real world. What would you say for yourself with some of the highlights of this program?
The highlights for me were getting to learn the foundations of classic cuisine and also getting to experience some of the more modern aspects of cuisine and get a really good perspective on everything that happens in the kitchen.
You know, it's quite the intensive thing. You guys travel, you guys compete, you get so many opportunities. For yourself, what's going to be the plan now? You going to take a bit of a break?
Yeah, I'm going to take a week or two off and then figure out where to go from there.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much. If you want to be able to check out Ernest and everything it has to offer, they're in their last week. And right now we learn more about a local hero that's continuing to make a difference. So we're here at Ernest, and now we're right here in the heart of the restaurant, and we're joined by the chair of this incredible program. You guys had the opportunity to go to Dubai. What a chance of a lifetime. What did you guys do there?
Yeah, in the school we have an opportunity where the students are able to compete internationally. So we just recently come back from Dubai where students competed against the professional chefs in the world, and they come back with 2 gold, 6 silver, and 4 bronze medals. So all the students, what we took it, they all won medal against the professional chefs.
Unbelievable. As the chair of the program, what does that mean to you to see those kind of successes?
When we come to the teaching, it's a rewarding experience for us to see the student who have never cooked before, and they come to the school, learn, and then they're able to achieve this success in the world.
Now, the program really covers it all. If you're somebody who's at home watching and you're thinking maybe this is a program for you, why would you say this is for them, and what do you offer?
I think this is a career-oriented, so it's a trade, and students who learn the trade and they go in the industry and they're able to work it. So it's a profession, and it's an excellent profession because there's so many avenues for the graduate student to go. Not only just in the restaurant, they can go in the hotels, they can go in the food industries, they can travel all over, they can be food stylists, so on and so forth. So unbelievable opportunity for the students to choose as a career.
And coming up in the show, we're going to be speaking to some of those students and learning all about what their next steps are and tasting that incredible dish. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Go. We're here at Ernest Restaurant, and this is an award-winning dish by one of the culinary arts students here at NAIT. Thank you so much, Francis. This was his gold medal, beautifully done venison. Now, as the chair of the program, your students are competing on the world stage and winning medals. What is that like?
Oh, it's a really it's fantastic for us to see the students. They come out from the high school without knowing any cooking at all, and within a 2-year time, they are able to cook so well that they are winning against the professional chefs in the world.
Professional chefs from all around the world with dishes as beautiful as this. Right now, we go off with Jen McDonald to learn about a local artist who's showing her heritage through her art. This right here is an award-winning dish, and it's available here at Ernest. It's only open for one more week as the students at the Culinary Arts program prepare to go off on their future. Now, so many students are graduating. What does it feel like as the chair of the program to see your students have these successes and now go off into the big world?
Well, it brings a smile on our face seeing the students who are graduating and they're able to work in the industry and made their career out of it.
It's absolutely incredible. Now, this is a beautiful dish. We have venison here. What do we have next to the venison?
We got the beef sausages and also we got mushroom and asparagus. So when in the competition, the criteria is that the 40% is the protein and 60% is starch and vegetables.
Okay, so maybe there's some ideas for all of us at home. We got to do 40% protein and then add some starch to it all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the presentation is a key factor in also beside the taste. So taste is about 40%, presentation is 25%. So the whole dish is a combination of the presentation and the taste.
All my dishes look like this. We're going to give it a try. And right now, here's some other community events that you can take in with the community calendar. Oh, it looks incredible. We spent our afternoon here at Ernest, and you can learn more about NAIT's culinary program by following the information on your screen. Now, you guys have already picked your next year students, but students can just go online and apply for the program, right?
Yeah, that's right. Our program is fully enrolled at, and we have a waiting list. And as regards the international competition, the students just came back from Dubai, and now they're ready to go to Olympics in October in Germany.
Amazing. Well, good luck to all your students, and thank you so much for joining us. If you want to learn more about Ernest, be sure to book your table because they're on their last week. We're going to keep enjoying this incredible venison. Thanks for watching.